County parent says a Fox 5 I-Team investigation into their school police department turned her stomach.
Now, the investigation revealed Clayton County Schools has the highest percentage of cops with troubled work histories of any major metro school district.
Well, Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis returns now with new details of how some of those officers got jobs protecting children. Randy?
Trevor, Cincinnati, in light of last month's school shooting in Parkland, Florida, we examined the work backgrounds of more than 300 metro school police officers. After all, they're under even more pressure now to keep our children safe. So how did Clayton wind up with so many cops who had problems in their previous jobs?
You all knowingly know these officers have backgrounds and y'all are still letting them in the schools with these kids?
Clayton County parents like Isioma Abata still can't shake what they saw. A Fox 5 I-Team investigation that discovered nearly 1/3 of the school police force was made up of officers who had been fired from previous departments or resigned before they could be fired. Like Sergeant Freddie Davis. According to his official state work history, in 2012, Davis quit the DeKalb County Police Department in lieu of termination after admitting he had sex on duty in his patrol car. He later got in trouble in Douglasville after multiple girls or young women complained he was flirting with them on duty. Derek and Valerie Wainwright telling investigators Davis followed their daughter in his patrol car as she headed home from her fast food job.
We're talking about a 16-year-old kid. This is a grown man.
According to the Internal Affairs report, Davis admitted telling another woman he admired her lips and said he would like to kiss her. Yet the day after he resigned from Douglasville last August, Clayton County Schools hired Freddie Davis and made him a sergeant.
I don't see how they allow that. That's not right. That's foolishness to me. The one about the officer saying that he wanted to kiss the girl's lips, that was disgusting. That really made me mad. Like, it just turned my stomach.
Clayton County also hired Ernest Mitchell, a cop whose official state file shows he had been fired from one job and quit before he could be fired from 2 other police departments. He's also the man in the blue shirt being arrested on road rage allegations in 2013. The victim telling state troopers Mitchell had waved a gun at him. The Coweta County solicitor tells the Fox 5 I-Team the charges were dropped because the victim could not come back to Georgia to testify, and it was unclear in which county the incident happened. Did they know about your work history before they hired you, sir? Clayton County also hired Joshua Goss, who quit instead of being fired from MARTA after he was accused of pretending to be 3 different people, all women, including a Gwinnett police officer. Because of those allegations, the state filed a request with the AG to revoke his certification to be a cop. Just as troubling, parents tell us, is the fact that the school superintendent would not explain why these officers were hired in the first place, including 2 of them who were hired on his watch. Dr. Maurice Beasley says he does not comment on personnel issues. But according to the officer's personnel file, in some cases, the county did not do a thorough background check. Ernest Mitchell explained the road rage incident had since been dismissed and expunged when he applied for the school job. There's no evidence in his file that anyone contacted the Coweta County solicitor to learn the charges had been dropped because the victim could not appear. And in Freddie Davis's case, Police Chief Thomas Trawick told Internal Affairs investigators he thought Davis had gotten in trouble in DeKalb County for an excessive force incident, not for having sex in his patrol car. When asked if he was aware of any sexual misconduct allegations from Davis's past employers, Chief Trawick said, "I'm not aware of any."
Even volunteers for the school have to do a background check, so why wouldn't you check for yourself and not just take his word? Like, that's crazy to me.
Clayton County fired Davis the same day we began asking questions. The superintendent says the timing was incidental, and they are dealing with the larger issues internally.
Parents have high expectations of their children, right?
At a series of community forums, Dr. Beasley was asked by one parent why he would not talk about the cops mentioned in our investigation. Chief Trawick would not give us any answers either.
You couldn't tell us if you knew that these folks had checkered histories before you hired them?
Well, I'm not going to discuss personnel matters, okay? So that's not. It would be most appropriate for me not to discuss personnel matters. But thank you for making the inquiry. And you have a good evening.
Just want to make sure that you had a chance to respond, Chief, because it was on your watch when these folks were hired.
All right. Thanks a lot, sir.
if we want answers, we should get those answers. And for you to not answer us, it makes it seem like you're trying to hide something. So what are you hiding?
Well, get this. Another officer on our list accidentally texted his supervisor a video of himself having sex. Clayton County Schools suspended him for 1 day. The officer apologized and said the person he was having sex with in the video was not a Clayton County student. So there's that.
That can't be the standard. This is crazy. So the superintendent would not respond to
Bullshit.
your inquiries about this.
He would only say, Sine, that he's going to handle this internally. We're going to take care of this internally. I'm not going to comment any further.
Well, they haven't been handling it up to now, it doesn't sound like. And as the parent made the case, volunteers are vetted when they come into the schools. You would think the officers would be similarly vetted.
How do you not know that a man you're hiring was in trouble and lost his job, in essence, for having sex with someone in a patrol car while he was on duty? How do you miss that?
Because of the thin blue line. Chiefs
We're all shaking our heads.
Chiefs of police like Chief Matt Smart. Officers like Trevor Gardner.
One Clayton County parent says a Fox 5.
Doesn't matter whether it's Atlanta or Oregon, a small rural county. Boy, it's the same thing anywhere you go. Like love from Reedsport, be strong and hold these blue line pieces of shit accountable.